Hello Standard 8, welcome to English class by Mamta Shetty. In the last session, we have completed the grammar topic affirmative and negative sentences, right? So today we are going for the next, that is the workshop topic. Yes, so before I go there, so I'm going to start with the type of sentences, right? There are four types of sentences: the assertive or a declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentences. Yes, this is a revision part. We are going to start with the revision. Let's see. I'll just start. So now first question. Revati was a student of music. The flowers were big and brightly colored indeed. They were requested to believe her. Now all these above sentences are a assertive sentence or a declarative sentences. In the last session I have told the assertive sentence again are classified into affirmative and negative sentence, right now. So today we are going to see the detail about this type of sentence. Now you can see this is the set A. All these questions you see, all these sentences you see, not questions, sentences you see. Revati was a student. They all state the truth, or can you say they all state, and there is a full stop at the end of the sentences. And these sentences are said to be assertive or declarative sentences. Yes. Now next we are going for the next term. Now the example. Wasn't Revati a student of music? Second one. How can we doubt her? Do plants have ears? In this, you will find that the question is asked. When the sentence finish completes, question mark is there. Right? This is an easy way to identify. And when there is a question asked in a sentence, this sentence are said to be an interrogative sentences. See these examples properly. When the sentences end, if it is a full stop, it's an assertive or a declarative sentences. And it states which has a subject, verb and object. Now here you find the question doesn't have a subject starting. It starts with the question only, like wasn't. Next one how. Next one do. And end of the sentence there is a question mark. So this sentence is an example of interrogative sentences. Next, now we are going for the next, that is set C. In that you will find, please believe me, let us watch the fun, set straight. Excuse me. Now this is an example. Now you will say, madam, here also ending it is full stop. So this will be an assertive or declarative. No. Now you see the starting. Is there any subject here starting? Verb and object format is there? No. Please believe me, you are requesting. Let us watch the fun. You are stating it up. Set straight. You are commanding. Excuse me. You are asking for a suggestion at that time. So this sentences state that it is an imperative sentences. The sentences can be request, it can be appeal, it can be command, or it can be suggestion, etc. Yes, all the possibility which doesn't come. This everything is like stating type. And such sentence is said to be an imperative sentence. Now the last, set D. How big and bright the flowers were. What a surprise. Ah, what beautiful music that is. Now this is, you will find that these sentences, now say, starts with how, yes, you will say question it starts, but no, but when it ends, there's a mark. You can see these marks? Yeah, this is an exclamation mark. And when a sentence carries an exclamation mark and states a strong feeling, expresses a strong feeling, the sentence is said to be an exclamatory sentence. Yes. So now we are going for the continuing. Now in the question they have given that state what kind of following sentence they are. And you have to do that as an example. So I'll skip that, or else no, okay, let us, we'll go. Now in the last, how happily she played the violin. Exclamatory. They all bent towards her. Assertive. Don't play that quick tune. Imperative. She kept the knowledge a secret. Assertive. How can plants enjoy music? Question. Interrogative. How proudly did Revati carry home her prize? Exclamatory. Yes. What could have taken, or who could have taken my plants? It should be interrogative. The organizer were not convinced. You can say assertive. Yes. Now this is the homework which I had given. So now today I am giving you the answer. Yes. You have to make the following negative using the negative word. There were a few potted plants in the courtyard. So you have to remove this a few and you have to put not many. Right? There were not many potted plants in the courtyard. And next, let me pause it up before it's tell that the answer come. Okay, now see. They looked healthier. It went back, I think so. Just let me go back little. They looked healthier than the other plant. Not healthy as. So now see, other plant did not look, wait, let me pause or again it will go. Yes, it's becoming little faster. Let me slow it up. Okay, they looked healthier than the other plants. So you have to use not as healthy as. So other plants did not look as healthy as them. See, I can say the last part, the other plant is taken from did not look. The not as come, so it's a negative, as healthy as them. So now next question is third one. She refused to share her secret. Let me play. So she refused to share her secret. Would not. So instead of refuse, she would not share her secret. Then fourth one. She went around asking everyone about her plants. So you have to use no one or did not. She did not go around asking. Oh my God, it went over. How come it went better? Let me see. Little I'll go back. She went around asking everyone about her plants. You have to use no one or did not. So what is the answer for it? She did not go around asking no one about her plants. Yes. Now you have to make the affirmative sentence using the word, which is given. There was no breeze. There was hardly any breeze. Their ridicule did not deter her. Their ridicule failed to deter her. Instead of did not, fail. Her mother knew nothing about it. Her mother denied knowing anything about it. She did not give up. She refused to give up. Now see, now here I'll pause it up. This is a writing skill. Draft an email for the above subject. We have already completed this topic, email format, in the 7th standard. So imagine that Revati's father is abroad on business and she wishes to convey the news of her prize, that is winning plants. So she has to draft an email. Actually, okay, I'll just show you how to. This is your own work. You have to do it yourself. Homework it is. Let's say the format they have given, you can use this format as an example for you how to write. Subject, I have won the best plant competition. So dearest father, say only this you have to do. I'll pause it up for a few seconds and then, dear father, I couldn't wait to share with you the amazing journey that I had this afternoon. Like you always say, one's self-belief, determination and hard work will get him success. How very true. I experienced this today. Your teachings and blessings have fetched me the first prize in the above event. When you come home next week, I will show you the certificate and the prize money I won, and also the plants and its beautiful Mave flowers. Mother too is very happy. Yes, so somewhat this way you are supposed to write. You have to use an email format. Subject, I have one that way. And you can make a block also for this. So here I am ending the video of this. And in the next video, we are going for the another questions which is there in the workshop. Thank you.